Okay, today we're going to do some more strength testing. I've done this with deadlifts, I've done this with overhead press, and I've done it with bench press. Today I'm doing it with dumbbell pressing. So I'm going to compare how strong I am on the dumbbell presses compared to handstand push-ups. Now for the last 8, 9, maybe 10 years nearly, I haven't done any dumbbell pressing, no bench press, no overhead pressing. I do everything calisthenics wise. So I'm pretty strong with handstand push-ups. I can get 5 deficit handstand push-ups. I can get 12 to 15 reps head kissing the floor handstand push-ups. But one of the questions I've always getting asked, and something that I wanted to personally test, was how strong I was if I go back to lifting dumbbells and barbells. So I've tested my overhead barbell press, I've tested my bench press, I've tested my deadlift. So today I'm picking the dumbbells. I started with 20 kilos, these are 25s. I started with 5 repetitions, and then I'm gonna slowly decrease the reps to around 2 or 3. But I'm gonna, at the end of every set, I'm doing a superset with a deficit handstand push-up, just to check how that feels afterwards. And it's interesting to see whether I can continue to do those deficit reps straight after doing heavy dumbbell presses. Now I've got a slight incline just to mix it up because I did do bench press when I last tested this. So I've got 30 kilos there, pretty comfortable 30 kilos. Previously when I used to do dumbbell pressing, and remember I come from a background of doing weight training, but haven't done for like probably 12 plus years. I've done a little bit of CrossFit in the middle there, but I used to do mainly weight training. That was back when I was 37. I started doing only calisthenics type bodyweight training. I'm now 46. So that was 30 kilos. That's still a deficit rep. You can see it's getting a little bit harder to push back out, but I'm going slow and steady. I just wanted to make sure I didn't fail the repetition. Kicking up to 35 kilo dumbbells now. So it's starting to get a little bit more interesting, get a little bit heavier. So I'm not 100% what I'm going to get. So this was 35 kilos. So slight rest between the dumbbell presses and the handstand push-ups, but I can still get that handstand push-up. Rosie's seen something out the window. Okay, and this is the one I wasn't sure whether I would get or not. So this is 40 kilos. Now you can see when I lift the weight, it's pretty tricky to get it up into position. This is pretty heavy for me. So I made 100 kilo 1 rep max with the barbell press. So this is like 80 kilos, 40 kilos in each hand for incline press. And I got one okay, if you call that one, from the start to the start position, and then another rep there, and one more. So I'm not sure whether you technically call that 2 or 3 repetitions. It's 3 times I'm pushing the weight up, so that's 40 kilos. And then the big test, can I still get that deficit handstand push-up afterwards? Have to take the hat off. Check it's still recording. And this is just in a standard Good Life gym as well. So I've set up in the corner because I get some funny looks doing handstand push-ups in there. So as you can see, so I made the 40 kilo dumbbells for 2 to 3 repetitions, still not sure what you call it, and still got the deficit handstand push-up. Let me know if there's any other strength tests you'd like to see me do and compare it to some of the bodyweight strength exercises. I've done deadlifts, I've done bench press, I've done overhead press, and now I've done dumbbell press. I could do like a squat maybe, or something like Olympic lifting. Now, I'm not great at Olympic lifting, so that would be more of a comedy reel than anything else. But let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.